Didn't you hear Amanda's moving back to Colorado? It's 2013 and the end of my life. Freshman year's about to plummet just a little harder, but it didn't cause we kissed on that Halloween night. I bleached half my hair when I saw Zoe on your Vespa. It was orange from 3% peroxide thanks to you. I needed a good cry, I headed right to Kendra's. I hated you and I hope to God that you knew. Now there's drama, found a club for that where I met ya. Had a heart attack, yada yada. At the end, yeah, we burned, made a couple U-turns. You were it till you weren't. High school in Jakarta, sort of modern Sparta. Had no chance against the teenage suburban armadas. We were a sonata, thanks to tight-lipped fathers. Yeah, living under that was hard, but I loved you harder. High school in Jakarta, an elaborate saga. I still hate you for making me wish I came out smarter. You love, hate your mother, so do I. Could've ended different, then again we went to high school in Jakarta. Got a group assignment, I'll be in Val's place. You don't text at all and only call when you're off your face. I'm petty and say call me when you're not unstable. I lie and tell you I'll be getting drunk at Rachel's. I wasn't, she doesn't even drink, but I couldn't have you sit there and think that you're better. Cause you're older, are you better now that we're older? High school in Jakarta, sort of modern Sparta. Had no chance against the teenage suburban armadas. We were a sonata, thanks to tight-lipped fathers. Yeah, living under that was hard, but I loved you harder. High school in Jakarta, a comedy drama. I still hate you for making me wish I came out smarter. You love, hate your mother, so do I. Could've ended different, then again we went to high school in Jakarta. Natasha's moving to New York, probably sometime in August. And I'm spending the summer in Singapore. I'm so sad I can't tell you shit anymore. I made friends with Abby this year.
How I Met Your Mom.
We're moving in March or so. And although you bring me to tears, I'm glad that we gave it a go. High school in Jakarta, American summer. Had no chance against a Marxist girl with marijuana. I was your pinata, she was a star charter. Glad she gave it to you real hard, but I loved you harder. High school in Jakarta, I won't but I wanna ask you when you talk about it, do I ever come? Say thanks to your mama, now we're through. Could've ended different, then again we went to high school in Jakarta.
Good morning, loyal listeners of Elite Radio 7.0 FM wherever you are. Meet me again, Hani Nur Faizzah, on Elite Morning News. On this sunny morning, I want to convey some of the news that we have reported to accompany your morning while brewing your morning tea and coffee. Some of them are Student Executive Board or BEM Jenderal Sudirman University held the first digital boot camp which reached 400 participants in total. Second, Student Executive Board Faculty of Humanities finally formed after waiting for 4 years. And the last news, Green Corps, one of the student activity unit of Faculty of Humanities Jenderal Sudirman University, held an open recruitment by setting up a tent in the middle of the inner courtyard of the campus.
Live from Amsterdam. 24/7.
First information about Student Executive Board or BEM Jenderal Sudirman University, the first time to open a digital boot camp and reach up to 400 participants. Previously, Student Executive or BEM Jenderal Sudirman University had never held a digital class at all, and the digital class that was held was a form of realizing the promise of the elected Student Executive Board's president and his vice president. This first online bootcamp, called Sudirman Digital School, actually got a lot of attention from Unsud students who want to participate. The committee itself didn't expect that there will be so many registrants like this because it exceeded the committee's initial target of around 30 participants only. Sudirman Digital School, commonly known as SDS, has 3 class options. There are copywriting, web programming, and data analysis classes. Nonetheless, the quota for each class can only be entered by 16 students. Therefore, the committee must select the students who pass by holding a pretest. It can be concluded that only 48 of the 400 participants were able to pass and 352 of them didn't. So far, Sudirman Digital School will have its 5th camp, which will be held on the next Friday. This camp is routinely held every Friday night and Saturday morning or afternoon for 5 weeks, so there are 10 camps in total. And a graduation will also be held for participants who take the class on October 8, 2022. The second news came from Student Executive Board or BEM Faculty of Humanities Unsud, finally formed after waiting for 4 years. Student Executive Board or BEM Faculty of Humanities Unsud was finally formed after a long discussion and deliberation involving 3 deputy deans, the head of the Student Activity Unit and Student Association, and also the Student Legislative Council or DLM. The formation of the Student Executive Board or BEM has apparently been under investigation since 2018 and has already prepared a draft general election or Pemira. In 2018, there was also an opening for registration of presidential and vice presidential candidates, but no one registered at all. In 2021, the chairman of the Student Legislative Council or DLM, Hani Nur Faizzah, initiated to create a forum called Polikasa, which aims to discuss Student Executive Board or BEM and Student Legislative Council or DLM itself. And in the end of Polikasa 4.0, at the extraordinary meeting or MUSLUB, the president of the Student Executive Board was elected with the results of the deliberation. The elected president of Student Executive Board or BEM, Andi Wahyu Pratama, forms and selects ministers who will be invited to join his cabinet. Until now, the Student Executive Board Faculty of Humanities, which represent the voice of the Faculty of Humanities academic community, has been running and voicing the aspirations of students. Regarding campus facilities, Student Executive Board or BEM Faculty of Humanities also helps in student advocacy, which then oversees the Students Association in it. And the last news is from Green Corps, one of the student activity unit of Faculty of Humanities. Jenderal Sudirman University held an open recruitment by setting up a tent in the middle of the inner courtyard of the campus. The Natural World Student Activity Unit, or so-called Green Corps, held an open recruitment by setting up a tent. Actually, the main goal of Green Corps is to set up a tent in the middle of the inner courtyard of the campus because it is conducting a survey questionnaire where the survey contests the culture of Faculty of Humanities students about trust in surrounding environment. The target participants for filling out the questionnaire are freshmen of The target participants for filling out the questionnaire are freshmen 20 and 22. The target freshmen because if they ask all Faculty of Humanities students, the target is too broad, according to one member of the Green Corps, Salomo. The existence of the survey questionnaire is due to the anxiety and RSS will accumulate garbage at the end of the Faculty of Humanities volleyball court. While conducting a questionnaire survey by setting up a tent, Green Corps is also holding an open recruitment of members at the same time as they survey. The establishment of this tent has been carried out since Monday, September 12, 2022, and will be carried out until today. The people involved in this activity include the target of the activity. They are the 2022 Faculty of Humanities freshmen. For the participants of the activity, they are members of the Green Corps up to natural first organization from other faculties are also present to enliven the event. There is some information we can convey for our loyal listeners of Elite 7.0 FM today. Stay tuned for our broadcast next Thursday with hot and up-to-date news. Good morning, we have a good activity and see you soon.
Type of girl that'll make you wanna dream. Type of girl that comes straight up off the screen. Type of girl you wanna ice and make me freeze. Type of girl you wanna wipe up in the plate. I bring money to the table, not your dinner. Both my body and my bank account could figure. Thinking about me, but there's nothing to consider. If I let you in my circle, you a winner. Didn't know that you were cold till you found my fire. Heaven's gate just open up here and quiet. If you say something else, you're a liar. Cause I'm that girl that drive you crazy, but you can't leave me alone. Got you thinking maybe I was supernatural. Put you under spells or look into a crystal ball. I'm not like these other girls at all. I'm the type of girl that make you forget that you got a type. Type that make you love me when the only thing you've done is like. I'm the type of girl, I'm the type of girl. I'm the type of girl, I'm the type of girl. Like da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Like da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I'm the type of girl that everybody type, that would tap, tap, tap what everybody like. You can check my steps, got everybody's side, and I run them laps round everybody's mind. All of these girls on my bucket shit, that mean they all cap. Being the best at whatever I do, that's something on brand. Type of girl that you wish for when you blow that candle out. Type of girl that you wanna take back to your mama house. Type of girl that don't ask for what she wants, you taking out. Type of girl who got gag and some quality, yes, Chanel. Now you know that you were cold, cause you fit my fire. Heaven's gate just opened up here and quiet. If you say something else, you a liar. Cause I'm that girl that drive you crazy, but you're killing me alone. Got you thinking maybe I went supernatural. Put you under spells or look into a crystal ball. I'm not like these other girls at all.